So we'll just begin. So hands on, resting on the knees. And we're going to just take a nice inhale as we shrug the shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale to release the shoulders down your spine. Inhale to rise the shoulders up. And then exhale to release. So every time you're exhaling, you're just thinking about the shoulders gently melting down your spine. Nice sniff in through the nose. And gently let go. Lovely, last couple. Lovely, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder. And leaving the shoulders just relaxed now. So keep the shoulders where they are, but you're dropping the ear to the shoulder. Yeah. And then turn to look behind the right side. And then gently coming back to center and take left ear to left shoulder. And then turn to look behind on the left. Lovely. Once more each side, ear to shoulder, and then roll and look back. Lovely. And last time. I'm just bringing the hands onto the chest now. We're going to take a nice breath in as we float. You'll feel the hands float up as you inflate the chest. So nice inhale. And then slowly exhale, and you'll feel the hands just gently come back down. Lovely. So keep going with that wee one. I'm going to bring the camera a wee bit closer. So you're going to inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, nice sniff in. Once you get to the end, just hold for a couple of seconds and then gently release through the mouth. Lovely, just slowing the breath down. Now think about, as you breathe in, you're filling up the whole lung space. So from the base of your ribs, right up to the collarbones as we inhale. Right out the back as well. And then hold for 1, 2, and gently let go. And last time. And hold. And release slowly. Lovely. Just taking the arms down now, palms facing forwards. So we're sitting up nice and upright for this position. So palms face forward, fingertips touching the floor. And then we're going to just melt the spine back and down. So we're slouching in the spine and we turn the palms behind. And then we roll up tall in the spine and we take the palms forwards again. Each time we turn the arms back and forwards, we go a wee bit higher through the shoulders. So we slouch, turn the palms back. And then we grow tall, turn the palms forwards. And slouch. And grow tall. Really press the arms back. Lovely. Last time, slouch. And grow tall. Lovely. Taking the left hand to the floor, keep the right hand up. And we're going to melt down into mermaids. Lengthen the fingertips across your body. Feel that nice stretch from the base of your hip to your rib. And then gently switch sides. You're feeling the elbow on the right now melt into your waist. Keep the chest up. And then gently release. Switch sides. Lovely. Lovely. Once more each side. Great. Taking the wee hands now, just taking the right hand in between the left hand and your hip, and you're going to press and open, staying on that side. So it's kind of like a thread the needle in a seated position. So you inhale to peel the fingertips through, and then exhale to press back and open. Inhale to peel through. Exhale to open. And switch sides. Lovely. And just gently release back to center now, and we're going to uncurl the feet. Bring the soles of the feet together. And we're going to use our thumbs now to kind of gently press into the soles of the feet. So starting at the base of your big toe, and you're going to gently press the thumb in along the inside of your foot, right to the inside of your heel. So just like every centimeter, just push, push, push until you get to the inside of the heel. And then go to the outside of the heel and gently do a wee pressure points the whole way up to the base of your wee toe. Then go along the base of all the toes, so fifth, fourth, second, third even, second, first, and then off you go, just gently pressing the inside of the feet all the way down to the heels. So you're doing a wee circuit kind of around the base of your feet. So all along the base of your toes, inside of the foot, across the heel, and then the outside. Lovely. And then just connect the feet together now. So bringing the soles to touch. And see how that feels. That might be enough for a stretch to hug your ankles and just allow your head to soften. If you want to go a wee bit deeper, you can bring your hands and connect them just in front of the feet, or you can bring your hands right onto the floor. So see how that feels. You can pop a wee pillow under your knees if it feels a wee bit easier, so one on each side. See what you think. But just find your position of stretch and just gently stay there and see if you can let the muscles just relax. And then see if you can become just nice and still and just hold that gentle stretch. Just notice now where you feel the tightness. And just as you breathe, you might notice that it starts to change. So let the muscles relax. Notice where you're tight. And then resist the urge to move. Lovely. And hopefully feel your body just begin to soften into it a wee bit more. Lovely. We'll hold just for another couple of breaths. And then gently come back up. We're going to take the right heel in towards your body now and lengthen out the left leg. And see how that feels. You might want to put a wee pillow under your left knee. Lovely. And then from there, we're going into the stretch. So you're melting the hands down the left leg. So it might be enough for you to go to the knee and just hug the kneecap and stay soft here. Or you can get to mid-shin, ankle, foot. So a challenging stretch, but not enough that you're really struggling against your body. Lovely. And once you've got into a nice position, let the muscles just relax now. And then aim to stay nice and still in the stretch. You should feel it along the right side of your back and in the left hamstring. You might also feel it up the back of your neck or in your shoulders as you reach down the leg. Lovely. And last couple of breaths. And then just slowly making your way back up, hug the left foot in towards you now. And then release the right leg out to the side. Now you can place a wee pillow if you like under your right knee. And then find your position of stretch. So either staying at the knee, not down to the mid shin, ankles or toes. Lovely, nice deep breaths. Let the muscles become nice and still again. And then just notice where you feel the tension and see if it changes just with each breath. Lovely, just a couple more breaths and then gently slide the knee back up. And we're going to come into kneeling position. So we're going to keep the left knee behind. If you like, you can put a wee pillow under your left knee, see how that feels. And the right foot in front. So we're going to start with a nice thigh stretch. We're going to sweep the arms up to the ceiling as we kind of lean forward, feel a nice stretch on the left thigh. And then release and press back, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then gently press forwards to stretch. And then exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel the tummy muscles tighten. Inhale and release forwards. Exhale and press, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Last couple. And last time. Really nice. Bringing the hands up now just to touch in front. And on the exhale, we're going to open into bow and arrow. Inhale to reconnect the hands. And then exhale, switch sides. Lovely. Once more each side. Gently press open and release. Lovely. Really nice. We're going to release the arms now and curl the back toe underneath. We can either do a mini lunge for the next one. So you would come up into a standing position and just do mini lunges, so tiny knee bends. Or we're going to drop right down into a full lunge. Or the next option is to go from a full lunge to a high knee, back into a full lunge. So see what feels best for you. So it's either mini lunge, so half a knee drop, or a full lunge, knee comes to almost the floor, or full lunge to knee height. So it's the left leg going behind and up every time. Lovely. Just keep breathing with this one. It's a real challenge for the balance as well. Lovely. Last couple. And last time. Really nice. I'm going to come to face forwards now and take the arms overhead. And I'm going to imagine I've got a band in my hand. And every time I pull the band apart, I'm going to hover one knee to hip height. So exhale to open the band, hover the knee. And then inhale to release. Lovely. Really nice. Just bringing the hands to hips now and taking the feet a wee bit wider now. And we're going to drop into a deep squat and press back up. So lots of weight through the heels as we press up. Feel the buttock muscles activating as you press the hips forwards. Lovely. Taking the arms out to the side for the next few. Lovely. And now we're going to pulse for the last few. So pulse, pulse, press. Pulse, pulse, press. Lovely. And last time. Really nice. All right, take a wee breather. Take a nice inhale and shrug the shoulders up. And then exhale, melt down into roll up now. So lengthen the fingertips down towards the toes. And then inhale, come back up, roll the shoulders back and down the spine. Lovely. Exhale to melt forwards again. And inhale, grow tall, roll the shoulders back and up the spine. Lovely. We're going to do the wee lunge series now with the right knee. So the right foot's behind. So you can either do mini lunge, full lunge, or full lunge to high knee. So just pick what one suits you best. And off we go. Lower the knee, press the thigh up. Lovely. Last couple. Lovely. And then lower the right knee to the floor. Release the right toes out behind. And we're going to glide forwards into our thigh stretch on the right. So sweep the arms up to ceiling on the inhale. And then exhale to pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale to pulse. Inhale. Lovely. Lovely, really nice. Great, and then bringing the hands together now. And we're going to move into our bow and arrow on this side. Lovely. We'll just do one more open on each side. So exhale to open, inhale to close. Lovely, and last time. Really nice. We're going to walk forwards now onto all fours. So just bringing the hands directly underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath hips. And we're going to just begin by scooping the hips under and melt the spine up into cat stretch. And then inhale, release, uncurl the spine. Lovely. So think about the movement coming from the pelvis. So tucking the hips in and under, tailbone scoops underneath your body almost. Lovely. And then as you inhale, release the tailbone out behind. Let your tummy melt towards the ground. Lovely. From there, we're going to walk the hands forwards a few inches and coming into a nice neutral spine position. And on the exhale, we're going to come forwards into half plank. And then inhale, we're going to sit back on the heels. Lovely. Now we're going to add a press at the end. So exhale to plank and press. Inhale, come back. Exhale, plank, press. Inhale, straighten the elbows, sit back on the heels. So you're exhaling, you'll feel the tummy muscles tighten a wee bit more as you plank on the exhale. And you'll feel the pelvic floor muscles engage slightly. Lovely. Lovely, last couple. Really nice. We're going to take a wee breather now. Take the knees nice and wide. Bring the heels together and sit back into shell stretch. So feel that lovely stretch. Take the breath deep into the pelvis. Let those muscles completely soften and relax. Then taking the breath to the base of your ribs, feel your ribs open up onto your thighs as you breathe in. And then taking the breath to the upper back. Lovely. All right, we're going to walk forwards, just a few more wee exercises here. We're going to curl the toes under now. So the variations for this are either we're going to do exhale and hover the knees, inhale, lower. So we might do a couple of those to start, and you can either stay with that exercise or you can move into downward dog. So the first one we're going to do is exhale to hover, inhale to lower. Lovely. And then we're going to exhale, lift the left hand, inhale to lower, and then switch sides, right hand and lower, and then back to the knees. Lovely. We'll do that a couple more rounds. Left hand and right hand, and then press up over the knee. Lovely. Last time. Okay, so you can either stay with that exercise or we're going to press into downward dog. So we curl the toes under, sit back on the heels, and then lift the hips to ceiling. Lower your head in between your arms, and then come back to knees. Lovely, so exhale to downward dog, inhale to knees. Lovely. So see how it feels. You can alternate between them. So you can do 2 or 3 downward dogs and then do your hover on the knees, hand lift, back to downward dog. Lovely. Lovely, last round. Really nice. So we can either stay on the knees. I'm going to show you 2 stretches here. So the first one is we can do a shoulder stretch, the right and left, or we can do a deep hip stretch. And this is quite deep, so just see what works best for you. The hip stretch would be taking your left foot across your body and then sitting back onto the bent knee. The right knee is bent. So you can either do the hip stretch or you can stay in on the knees and come into a nice shoulder stretch where you're taking one arm up to the ceiling and switch. We're going to do the hip stretch again later on in different positions, so just choose what suits you best. Lovely. And then switching sides, switching leg or switching arm. Take the left foot across the body, slide the right leg back, or switch onto the opposite shoulder. If you're doing the hip stretch, you can come up onto the fingertips and really lift your chest up. Lovely. Really nice. Great. Okay, we're going to come on to lying now onto your side and just take a wee cushion, pop it on the floor, and then just relax down onto your side now. So we're going to start with the hand up on the hip and lengthen the leg to hip height. And we're going to draw our triangles up, down and forwards and back. Up, down and forwards and back. Lovely, switch directions, so going forwards, up and back and down, forwards, up and back and down. Lovely, tiny circles for 3, 2, 1, and switch for 3, 2, 1, and circle, switch directions, and last time. Lovely, bending up the knee now, just give the hip a wee break. And then press that hand to the ceiling. And on the exhale, we're going to pulse, lift the head off, lengthen the leg to hip height, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then inhale, bring the knees together, lower the head, and pulse overhead, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale to hover. And then inhale to lower. Lovely. Lovely, last couple. Really nice. Keeping the head on the floor now. Bringing the hand back to hip. Lengthen the leg to hip height. And we're going to sweep the toes forward and then press the heel back. So keeping that leg on an imaginary line. Keeping completely still from the waist to shoulder. Lovely. And then just gently sweep the foot up. If you can reach the ankle and bring the foot into the buttock. Press the thigh nice and long. Feel a nice stretch on the front of your thigh. So really think about ironing out that wee imaginary line on the front of your hip. And then release, let the leg rest forwards now, kind of giving the hamstring a wee stretch. Pull the toes up towards you and let the fingertips sweep overhead. Take a nice breath into the upper side of the chest and release. Lovely. And then fold the knee back down and we're going to roll onto our backs from here. And whatever leg was just doing all the hard work, start with it. Hug the back of your thigh on that side. And then press the heel to ceiling and pull the toes down towards you. And then press them away. So just pulsing the foot up and down towards the ceiling. And then circling to the right for 3, 2, 1, and switch. And switch. And switch. Lovely. Bend that knee up and bring the heel in front of the right knee. Gently press the left knee away now. So using your hand on your left hand on your left knee. So see how that feels. If that feels like a nice stretch, stay there. Otherwise, you can hug the back of your right thigh, keeping the knee or your left, just whatever side you start it with, so the opposite thigh. Lovely. And then keep a hold of that thigh, pressure up your leg down on the floor now, and we're going to switch sides. And we're going to begin with pulsing the foot up and down towards the ceiling. Lovely. Circle to the right for 3, 2, 1, and switch. And switch. And switch last time. Lovely. Bending that knee up. Place the left heel on top of the left knee, and then you can either gently press the right knee away or hug the back of the opposite thigh. Lovely. And then just taking both knees, gently hug them into your chest and roll side to side. Lovely. All right, we're going to come up just in your own time and then taking your wee cushion to the opposite side of your mat. Lovely. And then we're going to go into side lying on the other side. So starting with the knees bent up, the heels, hips, shoulders in a straight line. Nice length through the neck. And then bringing your hand up and onto your hip. And then hover the hip up to hip height. And we're going to start with our triangles, up, down and forwards and back. Lovely, and switch directions, forwards, back and up and down. Lovely, release the leg, back down, and take the hand to shoulder height, palm facing away. And on the exhale, taking the arm up and the head as we pulse, lengthen the hip out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then release the knee, release the head, and pulse overhead, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. So exhale to come up and inhale to lower. Lovely, and release, and last 2. So exhale and pulse, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale to lower. And last time. Lovely. Release the head, bring the hand to hip now. And then lengthen the leg back to hip height. Last time, we're going to sweep the toes forwards and then press the heel back. Lovely. And then we're going to hug the foot on that side, bring the heel up into the buttock. Feel a really nice stretch on your thigh. Lovely. Great. We're going to just, in your own time, come back up into stand, and we're just going to finish with 2 or 3 wee stretches, and then we'll move into our relaxation. So we come back up onto our feet, and just bringing the feet hip distance apart. And we're going to take a nice inhale, shrug up the shoulders, and then exhale, melt the spine as you lengthen the fingertips down towards the floor. And then inhale to grow tall. Take the arms overhead. Bring the thumbs onto your chest. And then exhale to open to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. And then off we go. Melt down into once more. Bringing the chest to the thighs. Lovely. Nice inhale. Release the thumbs to the chest, and then gently press open to the right and the left, and release. Lovely, well done. Okay, I'll get you all to start getting comfy. I'll just stop the recording.